what helps me in terms of growth? For me, I like to personally hold myself accountable to doing 3 things today that I know is going to benefit me later in the future. Knowing that whatever it is that I do today is going to benefit me beyond today. Again, meaning the future. Something right now that I am currently working on and doing is I'm trying to build a personal brand. Like the reason why you're seeing this video is because it's on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Victortheinspiration. Victortheinspiration, I built a website around it, behind it, or not around it, but I built a website too, and I'm working on building a personal brand. My social pages, this YouTube channel, again, my website. I'm trying to build a personal brand. I like to do 3 things today that I know is going to benefit me in the future. Whether that's me, again, I'm building a personal brand. So building this particular brand, it's me talking. It's me talking about my personal life experiences. So things that I had not just been through, but had gone through. How did I do it? Things that darkness, scary situations that I have been through. How did I get through it? It's me talking about my own personal life experiences and how I overcame them. So you too, who is in a familiar situation, or maybe even be in the exact same situation, I like to put it publicly on how I personally got through it. It's not easy. And that's the reason why I like to share what it is that I know, what it is that I did, and what it is that helped me get through whatever it is that I had been through. It's for me, it is one thing to have been through something and be familiar with it, but it is another to have gone through it. Some people are going to be familiar with your path. However, not everyone is going to be familiar on how to get through and overcome that path, And for me, 3 things that I like to hold myself accountable. Again, I'm building this personal brand. I have to learn how to better communicate. Doing 3 things daily for me is bettering my communication skills, reflecting off of my past and how I can overall have a better experience. Storytelling. When I talk about my past, how can I talk about my past better where I can paint a good enough picture where whoever is seeing my videos or reading my blog post or coming across my social media, whatever it may be, how can I paint a good enough picture that it can be perceived, where it could be good enough to see, in a sense. Again, I know, like, as I'm making this video, I know that I have to reflect on this video and how I can better communicate better and differently on how I am talking about this picture, Again, just 3 things, just holding myself accountable to doing 3 things. I think holding yourself accountable to doing 3 things today that is going to benefit you beyond today, meaning the future, whether you see the results a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, depending on what it is you are working on and doing, sometimes even 10 years from now. That's like a really, really, really long-term game if you're thinking in forms of like 10 plus years, But again, it's just holding myself accountable to 3 things. What can you hold yourself accountable to doing 3 things today, every day, that you can that is going to benefit you? Maybe you have a heart. Maybe when you go through certain things, some things trigger you. Why does it trigger you? How can you overcome it? How can whatever it is that is triggering you no longer agitate you? No longer phases you in a sense. Whatever that may be, it is. And I wanted to clarify too that whenever I hold myself accountable to doing 3 things daily, not every day it is the same thing. Not every day I am trying to get better at this, or trying to do this or do that. Every day, sometimes it will be different. Maybe today I can, again, as I was making this video, I need to reflect on this video and how I can overall communicate better and talk about, again, painting that picture that I just mentioned previously right now. That's today. Tomorrow, it might be different. I don't know. The day is there's still more to my day today. So again, there might be something later that I will come across that I will have to maybe get better tomorrow, you know? Whatever that may be, what I am trying to say here is the thing that has helped me in terms of growth is, again, holding myself accountable to doing 3 things today, 3 things daily, you know, whether it's something new or familiar, whatever they may be. However, I just have to know, not think, you know, thinking and knowing are different, but I have to know that whatever it is that I do today, whatever work that I put in today, it will benefit me beyond today, meaning the future. You know, if you can remember anything from this video, I want you to remember this. If you can better yourself at least 1%, just 1% a day, if you can get better as a person by 1% daily, in a year's time, you will grow 365 times in who you were today, or who you are today. You know, like, really think about what I just said there. Again, sometimes the work that you put in today, you may not see tomorrow, you know? Excuse me. Again, whatever that may be, only you know what you need to work on. Only you know what things you are ignoring. Only you know what you are choosing to look away from. Hold yourself accountable to start small. You know, hold yourself accountable to getting better at 1 thing a day. Just 1 thing. Hold yourself accountable to doing 1 thing today, every day, that will benefit you beyond today. Whatever that may be. Maybe it's the way you're thinking. Maybe right now you're kind of going through a hard time. You're in a downhill spiral, you know? Maybe this is your video that is meant for you, where to kind of, instead of keep going down this downhill spiral, you know, maybe this is meant for you to kind of understand why do you feel like you're in a downhill spiral so much? What is it maybe you're not doing? I'm gonna just end it there. I hope this video brought some form of value to you. If it did, please let me know in the comments, what would you like to see? What video would you like me to make? Maybe you have a question. I would love to answer it. Whatever it may be. Anyhow, I love you. I appreciate you. And remember, grow through what you go through. Much love.